I'm Tony Powell, the heavyweight champion of success, and I want to welcome you to my first ever video version of my Monday Moment of Motivation. Now, typically I send this message out via email and Facebook, but I wanted to videotape this one and put it on YouTube so that you can get a better understanding and hear the passion in my voice when I talk about this subject. But it's a subject that I'm very passionate and determined to help people understand, and that subject is this: I want you to become the champion in life that God created you to be. And I want to help you. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you become that champion. So I'm going to tell you some things that you may want to hear, some things that may be popular with you, and some things that may be a bit unpopular. But really, I don't care, because I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make you help you become a better person, to help you become that champion that you were designed to be. There's a saying that I want to share with you that you've heard a million times in your life. I've heard it a million times. And until recently, I never really gave it a lot of thought. And the saying is this: birds of a feather flock together. Think about that. How many times have you heard it? Birds of a feather flock together. In other words, if you look around and you find yourself hanging with losers, guess what? If you're not already one, you're going to be a loser. If you hang around winners, chances are you're going to win in life. Champions hang with other champions. Losers hang with other losers. And I'm encouraging you right now that if you've got some people that don't fit in your life anymore, that they're not feeding your dream, they're not supporting you and helping you become all that you can be, cut them loose. Stop letting negative people live in your head rent free. There's too many people out there that want to stop you from pursuing your dream because they don't have the courage or the will to go after their own dream. So they want to keep you back. It's much easier for them to hold you down than it is for them to get up off of their butts and work hard to keep up with you and to go after their own dreams. To become a champion in life means to do what is necessary, not what's convenient. When you do what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, then one day you can live a life that you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. And champions in life understand this principle, and they put forth the effort on a daily, consistent basis to make it happen. And they don't allow negative folks into their lives to stop them and derail them from their dream, to stop them from making progress. And you've got to be tough enough on yourself and honest enough with yourself to say, this person no longer fits in my life. Like a bad old pair of shoes. They don't fit anymore. Get rid of them. Throw them away. Give them the goodwill. There's enough people out there that'll pick them up in a minute. Stop letting negative people in your life because they are doing nothing but draining you and stopping you from becoming the champion that God created you to be. I'm reminded of when I used to box as an amateur. I was fighting for the Southern California Amateur Championship. And let's just say the first round didn't go as planned. I didn't do too good that round. And I came back to my corner and I told my trainer, I said, I'm really not feeling this today. Why don't we just get them the next time? We can call it a day. We can always fight again next year. We'll fight this tournament next year. We'll do it then. They said, Tony, you've worked too hard and too long to give up now. You got to keep fighting. I said, Coach, I'm really not feeling it. He said, son, you got to keep fighting. And I said, but Coach, and he said, but nothing. And he pushed me out of my corner back into the fight. And I went out and I won that fight. Now, what's important was not the fact that I won that fight. Because see, victory, what's important is this fact, that victory never would have been possible had I not been encouraged and pushed out of my corner back into the fight to fight until I did win. And at times we all need people in our lives to encourage us to keep fighting when things aren't going so well, when adversity is hitting us over the head, when negative people are trying to drain us, when we run into obstacles, when the money that we counted on doesn't come through, when people let us down, when we run into setbacks, when we get sick, when our car breaks down and we lose our job, we don't get that promotion, our girlfriend breaks up with us. When all these negative things happen that can derail us and that derail most people, we have to have people around us that are supportive enough to say, yeah, I understand, but get back up and keep fighting no matter what. You can still do this. You can still pull this off. And you got to fight for your dream like your life depends on it, because it does. You have to go out there and make a determination on a daily basis to consistently put forth the effort and the actions to become that champion that you were created to be, because to go to your grave anything less than a champion would be a wasted life. You have gifts inside of you that you can't even imagine right now. Things inside of you that you haven't even begun to tap into. You can do so much more than you think is possible for your life right now, but as long as you've got negative folks around you telling you that you can't do, what's not possible, why you can't win, why you can't become a millionaire, why you can't go back to school and get that degree, why you can't start your business, why you can't write that book, all of the reasons why you can't do it. You grew up in poverty. Your father was absent. Your mother was a drug addict. You can't do it for all these different reasons. Tell them to shut up and beat it. Get them out of your life, because they are not going to help you win. Surround yourself with people that want you to win. It's that simple. It's the top that's not crowded. The top there's plenty of room at the top for you and your friends, those who want to work hard to get there. It's the bottom that's overcrowded, my friends. When your life ends, and it will one day, let it find you conquering new mountains, not sliding down old ones. Stop allowing negative people to pull you down. It's much easier to cut them loose and keep stepping than it is to sit there and waddle in self-pity and negativity with them. You were created to be a champion. Get off your behinds and go out there and make it happen. Stop allowing yourself to be conditioned to fail when you were created to win. My friends, this is Tony Powell, the heavyweight champion of success, and I hope you go out and create a fantastic week.